Blog Talk Radio.
What's up, my friends? It's another week of Will Take on Sports. I am the host, Will Walker. I'm going to be joined by Mike Walker, Mr. Zach Flournoy, and Mr. Derek Wilson. Listen, this is the college football preview show. We're going to get into that as we're getting ready to start, as the football season is ready to start. Next weekend, we will see regular season football. As we discussed last week, the Unit Gators will open on the 24th of August, and there will also be, the four-letter network will do their showcase of high school football games. So American football is here, but I am a fan of the world's football, and this past week, two high-profile exhibition games were played. First in Europe, they played the Super Cup, which pits the club champions of the two high-profile tournaments in Europe. Liverpool escaped on penalties versus their Premier League brethren, Chelsea. Chelsea just have an American superstar, Christian Pulisic, and he did have an assist on the Blues' first goal. So, yay, Christian. I am seriously rooting for this kid to have great success in the UK top league. We've never had a guy play at that level. And here in the States, Atlanta United and Club America played in the Cup, Campeones Cup, which is translated in Spanish. They named it after Spanish for some reason. But in Spanish, it's translated as Champions Cup. Listen, the champion from the MLS and the Mexican top league played in the exhibition game. Atlanta won. But, man, it was an extremely competitive match. And considering that it was an exhibition during the season, both clubs, amazed me. And I got to say, they played with extreme passion. I was shocked to see that. I couldn't believe what I was actually seeing in regards to the way those two teams were going at it. But you know what's so really interesting about all of this for me is everybody blasts soccer. Soccer gets such a bad rap. And, I know it makes the non-soccer fans like, wow, they play exhibition games during the season. But I just like to point out, we're getting ready to watch America's second largest sports league, college football. And we're going to watch this for 13 consecutive weeks. And we're going to argue, we're going to complain, and then we're going to somehow justify that their exhibition game is being played at the end of the season. And it's going to determine who is the champion. And critics thinking that soccer is backwards. Let's get this podcast started. Let's go. All right. That was it. I just wanted to get that in. I just wanted to say that anyway. Joined by my brothers Mike Walker and Zach Flournoy, and Mr. Derek Wilson just came in right on cue as we are getting ready to bring up this college football preview show. Next week it is for real. Miami, the U will be going against the Gators, and then in the late game there will be Arizona going against Hawaii, and then we'll get to see a bunch of high school games from teams from Florida, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Georgia. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some left coast games. I don't know the schedule offhand, but it will be football wall to wall all the way up until February. So I know you guys are excited about it. But while we're talking about football, let's talk about the NFL. Let's talk about the NFL, and then there is a new thing that is.
Will.
Yes.
Before you go on, and only because you brought it up, I have to ask. So I was doing a little, football dabbling, or regular, with the European football, soccer dabbling this week. And I saw where, I can't remember where, some team decided, well, we're gonna let this other team borrow our player for like $3 million. So I was like, damn.
Oh, that's right.
So what? Hey, I don't get that. So what that means? So what if so this is what I said. So the New York Giants should go ahead and tell New Orleans, let us borrow Drew Brees for $10 million. Okay, what if they did that in football?
It doesn't work that way. We don't let you borrow a good player. We let you borrow our young player so he can get experience. He's not going to get in the start 11, which means that he's not going to be one of the top 11 players on the field. So basically, instead of him sitting on the bench and not getting any field time or any pitch time, we would prefer him to go to a lesser team, a team that's not quite to our level or to the teams that's beneath us level, we'll let you go to a lesser team that's probably battling to stay in the top division, and you can get some playing time. So, yeah, we'll loan you out for $3 million. No problem.
Okay, well, the Heat should ask Milwaukee. Let us borrow the Greek Freak for about 2 months. Again, because I thought that was funny to me how they let power. They let other teams borrow players and all that. I'm like, what the hell? What kind of bullshit is that?
That is actually really cheap, Zach. $3 million is cheap.
It really is.
$3 million is cheap, bro. Them prices go up to like $30 million for 6 months.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But that was killing.
Matter of fact,
you let a team borrow your players? What kind of craziness is that?
But the MLS is loaded with them, Zach. The MLS is loaded with top European leagues sending their players over here to get some experience, to get some playing time in America's top soccer league. So it's not unusual. I really wish they would do that in the NFL because, I mean, instead of sending somebody, to have them just withering on the bench, you send them to a team that needs a possible quarterback or a possible running back or a possible wide receiver and let them get some experience. But speaking of the F and the L, we got Mr. Jay-Z and his reported merger. Well, his merger with the NFL, he's going to be a co-producer of Halftime, and it's reported that he may even have a major stake in ownership with an NFL team. I'm really interested in Zach's take first because I saw some things that he had to say. So I want to find out, Mr. Flournoy.
Okay.
What is your take on
Mr. I'm here. I am. I'm two-sided on it because it's good to always listen to other people instead of running your mouth first, which I did do. But now, don't let me wrong. I don't like how he did it, the creepiness. Because I've read several stories. Because first of all, that deal that he had, at first was supposed to go to Jermaine Dupri. He called Jermaine Dupri up and said, "Hey, don't do it. You see how they doing Colin Kaepernick?" But then he went and backstabbed him. But I guess that's part of business. That's number one. Number two, don't use Colin Kaepernick's name at all. Period. In this, because you understand you're a businessman. You have to get money. You out for self. And I understand in business that's part of business. So I get that. But I just didn't like to me. It just don't use my neck like, we talked to Colin Kaepernick and then during the press conference, the issue is, let's move on. No, we can't move on for police brutality. There's no moving on until it stops. Okay? It's like he wants us to you want to get into business, fine. Earn your money, make your money, make money for your kids. But don't tell me move on. So I'm double-sided on one hand, I understand from the business standpoint, but from what's the word I want to use? The politics of it, I guess. I didn't like that. The optics. This is just grimy. Make your money. Do what you do.
Mike Walker,
go ahead.
Zach, you were so elegant in the way you put that. I'm just hoping he's not being an uncle in this situation. I'm gonna give him the benefit. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt for now.
Who's uncle? Your uncle or who's uncle?
Well, like I said, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt for now. But
I want you to say it. I want you to say it. Who's uncle?
The NFL uncle. The NFL. But see, like I said, I'm giving the benefit of the doubt as of now.
Okay.
If as the season goes on and all this good stuff, and he put down the cause that Kaepernick was fighting for, he put that to side just for him to make money. Then I'm going all in on it. But for now, I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. But I hope
another thing. Mike, I apologize. Let me also get this in there real quick. Like somebody told me the other day, they say, Zach, you judging Jay-Z, but you still watch NFL games, don't you? You still play fantasy football.
Okay.
So you being a hypocrite. You being a hypocrite. And I was like, damn, he's right. And that's why I said that. See?
Okay.
It's the same thing.
because we watching football. He's profiting from this thing. I'm not making anything by me watching it.
But you're still contributing, even in your minor way. You're still contributing.
Yeah, but hey, if I quit watching it won't. Hey, they won't even know the difference. They won't even know the difference. But he's on this big stage. Everybody sees him, know who he is, and they hired him to halftime and media production and all this social media stuff. I'm just gonna see what he's gonna do. I'm gonna give him the benefit of
It's trying to advance the conversation about social injustice. It's trying to advance the conversation about social injustice. But this is all I gotta say. This is what Jay-Z just trying to tell y'all. Mr. Wilson, Derek, what you think, man? Come on, brother. Just pastoral this thing for us, right quick.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna take Mike's path on this. I think I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, just until we can see. You know what I mean? Sometimes he said something that is, I think, right. That I think sometimes people don't see the big picture of. Sometimes in order to fix it, you have to fix it from the inside. You can't always fix stuff from the outside. You know what I mean? We done marched, we done protested, we done done all of this stuff with black people, and where did it really get us? Mm-hmm. Nowhere. I mean, we have. They tell you we got equal rights and all of this stuff, but does anybody really feel like they got equal rights? Do you feel like you got equal anything except equal behind whippings that when they pass them out? That's pretty much it. So, you know what I mean? If he's gonna affect change in the organization that large, he got to have, you know what I mean? You got to have something on, you know what I mean? You got to have a seat at the table. I put it that way. So, you know what I mean? If his plan is to have a seat at the table and then try to change it from the inside, if he gets some deals out of it, I'm good with that because at least I know he's trying. You know what I mean? Anybody that think he's going to go in there in 1 year and be like, oh, next year we're going to do all this, you fooling yourself. That's a 100-year organization that has had a very good practice of discrimination, and it's not going to get fixed in a year. Yeah. So I don't even think we can look at it. If we look at it 5 years from now and everything's still the same, then we'll know what it was about.
That's understanding. That's also understanding.
And he said it best.
That they brought him.
I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
Right. Let's understand this. They brought him in to be co-producer of Halftime. How did they lure him? And who did they go to? They didn't go to a social civil rights leader or somebody that can advance the conversation along with about social injustice. They went to an entertainer. They went to a guy who has made his money as an entertainer and with clothing. So let's not expect Jay-Z to get in there and all of a sudden be Martin Luther King or Medgar Evers or Malcolm.
Really going there and rock the boat.
Yeah, let's understand the brother's platform. Let's understand his limitations too. Mm-hmm.
I'll say this about Mr. Carter. I think his wife is more of an activist than he is.
I agree with that. I would definitely agree with that. I think
his wife is more vocal about her displeasure with the way that things are going and the way our folks are treated than he is. I've seen a couple of his interviews. He don't really have nothing to say that really needs anything. Like, he say a lot of stuff that sounds real eloquent, just like Zach said it, but what are you really saying? Like, you ain't actually saying anything. You just, it sounds nice to somebody who don't know what the words mean.
I'm with you. I 1,000% agree that his wife seems to be more the one that is more outspoken and things like that. But hey, we'll find out. That's going to do the benefit of the doubt. Let's try to give him the benefit of the doubt. I didn't like all the name calling that he received, and then I didn't like the backlash that he received. I'm like, look, y'all got to understand something. He's not really profitable. The NFL don't need him, and he don't need the NFL. So let's say, hey, they are both trying to work equally in trying to find a way to advance the conversation about racial injustice or social injustice. Let's give them the benefit out because they don't need each other. Jay-Z's going to keep making money, whether he partners with the NFL or not, whether he's the co-producer of the halftime show or not. He's going to keep making money, and we know the NFL will. But even with all the violence in the NFL, even with all the injuries, even with all the dangers of playing professional football, they still draw the biggest audience in sports in America. Point blank, period. So they don't need
Okay.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on to something. Let's move on to something more pleasant. We said that this show will be the college football preview. It's going to get started this week, the college football playoff, and then the following week after that, we're going to get a full list of college football games. All right, I want to break it down by each conference, and then we will get into who we will think will make the Final Four. I'm going to start with the conference that I think is the best. I'm going to start with the Big Ten. Derek, the Big Ten.
Did you say the Big Ten? You made a verbal error, right?
I know. I said the Big Ten is the best. I said in my opinion.
You didn't say the SEC?
No, I don't like the SEC.
No, I don't agree with it, but many people would disagree with you. That's why. I'm not saying I disagree. I thought that was just some type of typo. I thought that was a typo.
I want you to disagree. I want Derek to disagree. I want Mike to disagree, or whoever's listening to want to chime in to disagree. I said, in my opinion, I think the Big Ten is the best. So I'm asking Derek, in the conference that I deem is the best conference in football, what teams do he like in the Big Ten this year?
I actually still, it's kind of a toss-up. It's a hard one, but I think I'm still going with Ohio State just because Harbaugh just ain't showing me he can win the big one. Like, he haven't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the last couple of years, it was he didn't have a quarterback. Then last year, he had his quarterback, and not only did they get beat at Ohio State, they got spanked. Like, they got, you know what I mean? I'm like the old boy. They got put behind the building and got that woo-woo put on. Like, so, I you know what I mean? And this year, unlike last year, really, he's going to have to deal with a whole different animal in Ohio State because Urban going to be gone. That whole team going to be focused. And they got a mobile quarterback. Now, we haven't actually seen what this dude Fields can do aside from run.
He's not the starter yet. Thank you, Mike. That's what I was going to say. He hasn't been the starter. They say he may not win the job.
We're projecting based on all the hype that went into his transfer. Since we don't know, I'm just assuming that he's going to be the guy. But even with that, you know what I mean, with the kind of skilled players that they have, plus their offensive and defensive lines are going to be super strong this year, aside from Bosa coming back, I just don't see Harbaugh being able to pull it out, even at Stanford. Aside from that one win that they had over Vitek with Andrew Luck, I haven't seen him show me he can win the big one. Shaw did better than he did in the big game after he left. To me, he's not a big game coach. He's a great recruiter.
Right.
He get the crowd going, but when it comes time to go out there and win it, I haven't seen him. Like they've been getting beat. Like they ain't just losing to Ohio State. They getting their whole behind handed to it. So that's my take, Will. I do want to see that kid from Purdue though more. That dude is the real deal.
He is.
That dude is the real deal. He looked like a fifth grader, but he will cut your defense to pieces.
Okay, Mr. Flournoy, let's get your take on the Big Ten.
Well, you know what? I didn't disagree. And here's the thing. I am so tired of everybody always saying SEC, 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 SEC. And the reason why I really right now I'm gonna be like what's that senator that was always non-committed to one team? Because I don't get to see many Pac-10 teams, so I can't say, you know, I don't know which is the dominant, but I guess you know what? I take that back. I will go. Right now I got to go SEC, baby. You know why? The proof is in the draft. The top, the top what? Go ahead.
No, I thought we were picking the Big Ten.
Huh?
I just want the Big Ten. I just want the Big Ten. Just give me your
my
Big
bad.
Ten
My bad. You know what?
information.
I thought you said it was the best conference. My bad. I apologize. I thought you said it was the best conference. My bad. I misunderstood.
No.
Okay, if that's the case,
just
Ohio State.
Ohio State. Wow, I'm shocked.
Yep.
Okay.
Ohio State.
Mike Walker.
Well, everybody just keep just spitting out Ohio State, but I'm finna sneak one in on you. You better be watching out for Penn State. Penn State has been coming down in the state of Florida, snatching up some of our best running backs. Going up there. So and I think that they got one of the best coaches in America coaching with them, for them. So it's going to be close between Ohio State and Penn State. Now everybody's picking Nebraska, which I don't know why. But
they like their coach.
I'm gonna throw this in and I'm gonna be quiet. What's the difference between? There's only one thing that I know. What's the difference between what Willie Taggart did at Florida State? Everybody said he should be fired, and Scott Frost at Nebraska. And I'm gonna hush my mouth.
We talked about that last week.
You know what the difference is? You know what the difference is, so we're not gonna even go there.
I'm just gonna hush. I said I hush my mouth. I'm not saying nothing.
We talked about that with Devontae last week.
It's just craziness to me.
No, it's not, man. It's a miracle.
They finished strong. They finished strong. I'm talking about Nebraska. Nebraska finished strong. I think they finished with four.
How many wins we got last year?
4-8. Y'all got 5.
So my point is, I'm like Mike. I made the same point last week. There is no difference
I get you.
other than the pigmentation of his skin.
Right, that's it. You are dead on the money with that. I like that pick, Mike. I like Penn State. Yeah, no, you're right. It is the pigmentation of the skin. No, it ain't no fear in saying it. That's what it is. I mean, 4-8, 5-7 ain't. I mean, there is no doggone difference. But I do like Nebraska's quarterback. He did show something at the end. But hey, I mean those kids. That gives them credit. Yeah, Martinez did. But I like all you guys pick. I like Ohio State, and I like the Michigan of the mention of Penn State. I'm going to give Harbaugh the benefit of the doubt and say he does pull it off this year. You get beat 62-7. I mean, I think this should be the year they do it. I don't think they make that run for the college football playoff that some are making, the bowl playoff that people are predicting. But I think I'm gonna go with Michigan. I'm gonna go with Michigan, but I do like Penn State, Mike. I'm gonna keep Penn State in my back pocket. I'm gonna have to go. I know you're right. He hasn't won anything. He ain't won anything. He ain't won nothing without Kaepernick, and he ain't won nothing without Luck. So that should tell you something. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just thought I'd put that out there. All right, let's go to the SEC. This is the conference that I deem is the second best conference. The East and the West. Mike Walker, I'm really interested in what you think about the SEC.
Oh, it's easy. Is the Godfather still at Alabama?
Yeah, he's still there.
Okay, well they're gonna win. And if Georgia don't beat Alabama this year, it may be a while before because their quarterback probably gonna leave and go pro this year at the end of the season. So this is their best chance to try to dethrone Alabama. So if they don't get it done this go round, Kirby Smart gonna be one of the next coaches. Kirby Smart will be one of the next.
Did you see the graduation?
Hey, this is what we better donate $1 million so we can bring them down here to BIDC.
Hey, so listen, this is how it works. How many coaches have the Godfather put in the coach's graveyard? And Kirby is the next candidate for that.
Tell you what, they do. They out there speaking mind.
Huh?
If they do, they're gonna be out of their mind.
Well, this is if not, they ran Mark Richt off for the same reason.
No, Mark Richt should have been gone. That's
no,
but look at Mark Richt's record. That's just listen. Only reason every time Mark Richt got on the hot seat, he made that phone call to Jesus, and he'll win 10 or 11 games that next season. Every time he got on the hot seat.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at
that
at all.
So what has Kirby done? But this is his third year.
Yeah.
At the end of this year, at the end of this season, if he don't win the SEC championship, the question is going to be, what did he do that Mark Richt didn't do?
He played for
That's a valid point, Mike. He did, but that's a valid point.
It is a valid point.
But Mike, it's a valid point except for one thing. Mark Richt had been at Georgia, about 12, 13 years?
15. Yep, exactly.
He's been there a long time. Like, this dude just getting there. And he got the game.
Okay, and what do you see at the end of the W or the L?
That's true, but I would imagine the people at Georgia are smarter than to just let that kind of dude just walk out the door because they can't win it in the first 5 years. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Just
So Mike, you like Alabama and Georgia, and then if Kirby Smart doesn't beat Alabama this year, basically, what's that song you did? What's that? Did you just do bomb? Did you just do that?
That song that they play at the military funeral. That's what I was saying. Because he loses. Because I heard a couple of people on that 4-letter network radio talk show, and they broke down Georgia. They said Georgia is behind the big dogs in the SEC is their defensive line. He said, go look at their defensive line. Their problem is where are they going to get a pass rush from? And they just kicked their best pass rusher off the team, and they weren't getting that much of a pass rush anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
Well, can I answer that one for you, Mike?
Yes,
you know
sir.
what their problem is? Kirby forgot who he was. I'm so serious. When Kirby was at Alabama always had a stout defensive line, but Kirby got pressure from all over the place. It's like he forgot what he do.
Right.
It's like he forgot what he do. Remember, that was why everybody wanted Kirby Smart. You couldn't score on Alabama, and if you could, your quarterback was going to get beat all the heck. And it wasn't just linebackers. It was safeties, corners, people from off the sideline, the coach with the hat. He was throwing everything at you. He got to Georgia and was like, I'm going to just trust the front four. No, bro, do what you do best. Use your brain.
Don't forget his defensive coordinator is now the head coach in Colorado either. Don't forget about that one.
Right.
Tucker's gone. He's in.
But what was he?
Mm-hmm.
What was he?
Who that? Tucker?
Curry.
Oh, he was a defensive coordinator. I agree.
Nope.
Nah. Just saying that that defensive coordinator's gone. That's all I said.
Right.
All right, Mr. Flournoy, what is your take?
Hey.
What is it?
You know what? I'm gonna go away from Mike, even though Mike is right. But just to go against Mike, I say Georgia. Kirby finally does, because remember, he only made one or two dumb decisions. And one or two dumb decisions cost him. I think he learned from that. Huh. I think he learned from that.
Wow.
So go with Georgia. They have the talent. And you and like we said, Clemson gave the formula or showed you what to do. Now, can you do it? It's a different story. But Clemson showed you what to do to beat Bama.
Yeah, they got to get there though. Georgia's got to get there. You know they got Auburn on their schedule. They got a neutral site game with Florida, and they got Notre Dame coming in between the hedges. I mean, and then Lawrence Cager, you're gonna like this. Lawrence Cager is a graduate transfer. He is balling out in their pre-camp. That is hilarious to me.
Yep.
That is so funny. I guess Lawrence Cager said, if I had a quarterback, just like the 10 man said, if I only had a brain. Well, Lawrence Cager said, if I only had a quarterback.
It's true though. True, but I agree with him. All
right, Mr. Derek, what is your take? Who will come out of the SEC this season?
If I was a gambling man, I would actually go with Jimbo in Texas A&M. But since I'm not a gambling man, I'm gonna have to go with what Mike called him, the Godfather. I got to be the Godfather. Listen, until somebody beat him, man, you literally have to go with him. You'd be crazy not to. You don't like it?
Call me crazy.
I will go there. Let's go.
Well, call me crazy. No, I think Georgia gets there this year. I think Georgia is going to be able to handle Alabama. They've lost to them twice in the doggone Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I mean, they got to win one of these games. I agree with you, Mike. They are lacking on the defensive line. I don't think they're going to get any pressure on tour. Yeah. I think that's the problem. They got young guys, though. That's the thing. They just don't have anything that we know of. We don't have any known names. That's all it is. They got young guys.
They got talent, but didn't they lose all their top receivers, too?
No, they didn't lose all of them.
They ain't lose all of them. They're not
just
go big. No, Harmon's gone too. Harmon's in the NFL.
Yeah, I just want to say they lost all their starting receivers.
That little fast joker gone. Yeah, Harmon's gone.
That's the kid at Kansas City. Yeah, that's the kid at Kansas City. Yes, and he is a dog.
But then,
I watched him.
They got Lawrence Cager. I told you they got Lawrence Cager from Miami, and he's on a graduate transfer, and he's been balling out in camp, Mike. That makes a difference. They got Lawrence Cager.
Okay. All right.
Everybody else is making a joke.
And everybody and Alabama got Nick Saban as a defensive back coach, and I just don't think nobody's going to be exploit their defense. They exploit their defense like they did last year.
So wait a second. Let me say this. So. The quarterback at Texas A&M couldn't throw a doggone lick, and Jimbo devised a scheme to where his receivers stayed open.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all I was gonna say.
I'm not gonna throw in Terrence Ross. I'm not gonna throw in Terrence Ross and Trevor Lawrence. I'm not gonna throw them two in because those kids are NFL Sunday players. But there were games where Alabama had very leaky performances. LSU, if they doggone quarterback could have got some third time, they had guys that was over. Those guys were getting beat, Mike. Those beat.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I understand all.
I think a lot of this Alabama stuff is based off reputation and the fact that, like you guys said, until somebody beats them. I mean, they do play Auburn, and Auburn. I don't think nobody's gonna beat them in Tuscaloosa because that's what most of their top games are in Tuscaloosa. So I'll say Alabama and Georgia in the SEC title, but Georgia's got a dogfight in that. What's that? The third or fourth week against Notre Dame. Notre Dame ain't no slouch now. That's gonna be a good
little boy.
And you got exactly. That quarterback is there. And they got a good group of running backs. And one thing about Notre Dame, they can't build an offensive line. That's the one.
Yeah, that's true. They keep an O-line.
Hey, bro, that deal Elmer spray get them right.
Right. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm waiting to hear.
We are ready to talk about the ACC, the Atlantic Coastal Conference.
Yeah, I want this one, baby. I want this one.
Ooh, let's start with Derek, the Atlantic Coastal Conference.
Yeah,
I'm really
first off, let me say this: the ACC 2 of the last 4 national championships. 3 of the last 8, something like that.
Okay.
And we'll keep talking about this SEC. Nobody cares about the SEC. The champion resides in the ACC, baby. The best quarterback in the nation resides in the ACC, baby. The best running backs come out of the ACC.
Okay.
That felt good saying. I don't know if it's true, but it felt good.
It is very right. It's just that they play for one team. That's all I'm saying.
Man,
since you go on there, you just want to say the best, maybe probably one of the best receivers in the country play in the ACC. And as Will said, they all play for the same team.
Same team.
Well, I'm gonna say 3. 2 of them play for the same team. One of them play up here in Tallahassee. Because Tamari Terry is one of the best receivers in the country. But the other 2, the NFL guys, they play up there in Clemson. I'm sorry. Seminole fans, forgive me. But unless they have a real off day, we probably ain't got no shot in this game. Until that long-haired boy leave, we're gonna have to hit him or knock him out or do something. That's beautiful.
Well, hold up, Eric. I want your reasoning behind the Terry comment you made. Give me a reasoning behind it.
I think physically he is probably outside of maybe T. Higgins. Probably the most physically complete receiver in the league in the country. No, I take that back. I'm sorry. In the ACC, because I think Jerry Jeudy is actually probably the best receiver in the league. That dude up there that plays for Alabama. Right. But I mean, physically, like you watch this dude, man, it's like watching a small T.O. Like he's huge, but he's fast. His route running is starting to sharpen up. Now, I ain't like what I saw the early part of the spring game. I don't know if he had jitters of being the guy or what. But after he kind of settled down, you could see the difference between him and everybody else. Like it's real easy to see why he was able to just torch some teams. Now, if our quarterback had some time and could actually stand up and at least pat the ball one time, you know what I mean? He might have had some of the best stats in the country. But like, I'm serious, bro. 5-step drops by the time their foot was hitting the ground, it was like 3 people racing. Like, which one of us gonna get him? So But I think skill-wise, when you look at him and you look at the stuff he was able to do when they did have time, perfect example, the NC State game. NC State had a deep senior-laden secondary, and he torched it because that was the one game we decided to block.
Yeah.
That was one of the
games.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell what he could do in the Clemson game because they was at our quarterback at like step 2, like hype Sam.
No. You giving him too much credit. You giving him too much credit. Yes, you are.
Mike.
You give him credit back to our offensive line. Our offensive line.
You give off
you said he got 2 steps. No.
Well, you probably right. They were meeting the ball.
When the ball touched the quarterback hands, somebody was there in his face. and y'all know
Hey, he got 2 steps. He got at least 2 steps against Miami. He did. He get 2 steps against Miami. Against Clemson, with Mike. So he said, Mike.
They played well in the Miami game. I ain't gonna do that to them. The Miami game was probably the one game
first
we
half.
set up as a Seminole fan. That was like we might have something.
In the first half, y'all played well.
Until
the first half, y'all played well.
Until you find out what the word depth really means.
Yeah. When you find out we had that many people, it show up. But as far as my pick for the ACC, I think Clemson is far and away the better team until it's just like with Clemson. Until we beat them, somebody beat them. That's pretty much it. I'm actually interested to see what Miami is going to look like. I really am. Like, as a football fan, I'm really interested to see what Miami is going to look like, because right now nobody actually knows what they're going to look like until they do. But if their quarterback is good as everybody's talking about he is, I can see that being a real good game. I don't think they beat Clemson just because I think Clemson's offense is better. But I can see them being 1-2. I can see them being 1-2 just as Miami's in the other division.
Okay. Well, Zach, that ought to make you feel real good. That just leads you right into your thought process about the ACC. So, what is your thought and your take?
Well, Will, okay, if I go with my head, because I'm no dummy, Clemson, and more Clemson, of course. But,
right.
my wishful thinking in my heart was always going to be Dade County, 305, Miami. Now, they say this, one good thing is because nobody truly knows about our quarterback situation. And, just this week, Clemson's quarterback, he himself said people are sleeping on Jarren Williams because, like, doing, every day they have the top 11 quarterbacks in the nation at this camp in Texas. And the year they both came out, they were 1-2, and Jarren was better than him because he said he's surprised Jarren hasn't started yet. It's that, Jarren's off-field actions what held him back. He himself said Jarren is a better quarterback than him, and he wasn't just saying it. He truly meant it. So it's all on Jarren how he plays, what his head, what his mind looks like. But of course, like I said, Clemson all day, every day. I'm not stupid.
Mike, go ahead.
All right, now.
Go ahead, Mike.
Come on, Mike.
Now, I can give you the number one team, which everybody's going to pick. But you better keep your eye on Virginia Cavaliers. I that is the one thing that I am terrified of, because we go play them at home. They got a decent coach, and that quarterback is for real. And you talking about a quarterback that's for real? Okay.
Not only that.
Wait. Hold on. Let me ask you. Let me watch this here. Will call Manny Diaz and ask him, is he real?
He ain't real. The dude threw 3 interceptions against Miami. It's just because Malik Rozier, the Cozy Perry couldn't read defense in the first half, and then Malik Rozier can't throw worth the doggone. That dude threw 3 interceptions against Miami. Okay, go ahead. Finish, Mike. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mike.
All right. Well,
Mike.
Hey, Mike, can I get in on that one?
Come on, man.
Yes,
go ahead. They're trying to double team me anyway.
No. This is all I was going to say. He said Virginia. I actually think that's a decent pick for a good upset, but it ain't for the reason that Mike said. Because Mike, they lost their top 3 receivers for that same quarterback. All their top 3 receivers are gone, but their whole defense, except for like 2 dudes, came back, and their front 7 is full of juniors and seniors. The whole front 7 is just about all juniors and seniors, and they had a pretty good defense last year. So that third game scares me too, but not because of their offense. I ain't scared of their offense. It's their defense.
Not at all. Not at all.
I ain't scared of their offense. It's their defense. Their defense is the real deal.
They got a couple of NFL prospects in the secondary and on defense, and I like Mendenhall. I think that's his name. Mendenhall. He's a good coach, but Mike, Miami threw that game away.
What was the score? What was the score?
13-10. 13-10. Thank you very much. 13-10.
Defensive game.
Away. It was a defensive game because we didn't have any quarterback. None.
Yeah, but you got to give them credit. You got to give them credit. Them boys can cover.
Yeah, anybody that covers the doggone quarterback looking at staring down the third receiver. The Cozy Perry can't throw. The Cozy Perry couldn't look off. Only person that Cozy Perry looked off the entire season last year was George Pacey when he threw that ball to Brevin Jordan down the seam. That's the only guy he looked off the entire season. That's why he's not the starter now.
That's true.
I thought he would be. Actually, I thought he would improve. But he didn't read. He threw. It was one pass he threw in that game, and I'm saying, I don't know doggone where he was people there.
Hey, does anybody else laugh when Will Boyd go that high? But he really
yo, dog, why you saw 3 people? Come on, man. It hurt my heart. But go ahead, Mike. I'm this your time. Go ahead with your
go ahead, Mike.
Oh no, I already know Clemson got it, baby.
And then you said watch out for Virginia.
And watch out for Virginia, yes sir.
Okay, let me say this.
Hey.
Now I gave you all that thinking. I'm gonna say this. You're right. Watch out for Virginia because I still don't believe in Miami's offensive line. That's my problem. I don't know what Jarren Williams is going to do, but I know Jarren Williams can't throw no football from his back. I know that much.
As DeAndre Francois.
Exactly. I don't know what Miami's offensive line. I know what Miami's defense will do because I got three starting linebackers. I got a starting cornerback. I got 2 young studs at safety, and I got 2 nice players on the end. And maybe some guys in the middle. So I know Miami's going to be adequate defensively. I just don't know, can they block? That's going to be the biggest thing. If Enos is able to pull a rabbit out of his hat and get them guys to block, hey, I still say Clemson wins it all. I still say Clemson is still the best team in the ACC. So that's unanimous. I figured that would be. But I was just interested in what everybody would think about the Coastal. So
wait, I think we've missed one on the ACC. Yeah? Can I get this last one in? I think everybody missed one. The one team that should have beat them last year, Syracuse. Syracuse
they are rated to have
everybody.
the best. Yeah, they are rated to have the best defenses in pair, according to preseason.
Yeah. All right.
The best, they got the best.
Fellas, I got to go make the donuts because I already clocked in. But before I go, rest in peace, Cedric Benson, man. Y'all continue, man. I love you guys, man. Got to go.
Benson died.
All right, man.
Yeah, Cedric Benson died in a motorcycle accident yesterday. Man.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw that earlier today.
Man, stay on 4 wheels, gentlemen. Stay on 4 wheels.
Yeah, and we just ready to do the Big 12. Zach, before you clock in, who's going to win the Big 12? Before you go.
Oh, shit.
Who's
I ain't
going to
gonna lie
win the
to
Big
you.
12?
I don't know much about the Big 12, so I'd rather not comment because I don't know. I'd rather take it real.
That's what's up.
Not a problem. I'll take that.
That's what's up.
All right, Mike. Who you like in the Big 12?
Zach.
Well, it's going to come down to the same 2 teams. They say that Texas is back, and Oklahoma. Whew, so it's 1A and 1B out of those 2.
I forgot. Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah, you have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you have it. Everybody's a Jalen Hurts fan all of a sudden. But go ahead. Nick Saban and Enos wasn't, but everybody's a Jalen Hurts fan. He should throw all of a sudden. I'm just pointing that out. There's a reason why he's at Oklahoma and he's not starting his senior year in Alabama in Tuscaloosa. He's in Norman. There's a reason.
Well,
so who you like, Texas or Oklahoma? Which one you like, Texas or Oklahoma?
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna stick with Oklahoma. Until somebody knock them off, that's the process we've been using, and I'm gonna stick with it. Until somebody knock them off, Oklahoma.
I miss the days when college football changed from year to year. I miss them days. Anyway, Derek, go ahead.
I know, right?
Go ahead, dude. Yeah.
I know, right? Now, I actually have to go with Mike on this one because I'm sorry. I watched Sam Ehlinger play a couple of times. I'm not sold. I'm not sold. Like, he had a lot of real spotty games last year. Yeah. He had a bunch of spotty games last year.
Hey,
and the Oklahoma game, they really should have won that game.
Okay, but Derek, I'm gonna come in with some breaking news for you.
I got you.
Ohio State named the starter quarterback.
Ooh, which one?
And it's not Justin Fields.
Who is it?
It's goodness. Now I figured you were gonna do that to me. Hold on.
Is it the dude with the real weird name?
Come on. His name is Ryan Day.
Oh, Ryan Day won the job.
Mike.
No, that's the truth.
No, it's not. I'm telling you. His name is Gunnar Hoke.
Hey, you know that dude, right? Gunnar Polk. Ain't he the dude that came from
Kentucky?
Oh, Washington or somewhere?
No, Kentucky. It says Ohio State. Ryan Day announced that Gunnar Hoke will start over Justin Fields.
It's sad that I'm actually happy about that, but I'm actually happy about that. I feel wrong.
Get the job. That's good. That's good. That's the second
I know. Stay where you at and compete. Fight for the job.
Exactly.
Talk about.
Exactly.
Fight for the job. Ain't nobody owe you nothing.
There. Will he lose there now? That's the thing. If he leaving there, will Justin Fields get out of there now?
He gonna do like Tate Martell. He gonna go play wide receiver.
No, they did.
We will have a Tate Martell Slider opening day. I guarantee it.
Gunnar Hoke he's a senior.
Wow.
That is from Dublin, Ohio. Boy, he better not throw one bad pass. He better not throw one bad pass in this field because everybody's gonna be asking for Justin Fields. He better play the game of his life for Ohio State this season. But anyway, get to the Big 12. I'm going to agree with you guys. I'm going with Texas. I'm just going to go with Texas. Just for now, I know we all don't get to watch most of the left. I know we all don't get to watch most of the left coast and things of that nature. We're going to go with the Pac-12. There are some interesting teams out there. You can forget about USC and LA and UCLA. Leave Los Angeles alone.
Yeah.
Only thing they got right now.
I know who everybody says the hot team out there.
Who is that?
Oregon.
No, they got a game against Auburn. They got a game against Auburn opening day in Dallas.
Hey, but there's just say for instance they lose to Auburn, then they run the table. They right back in.
I wonder can they block? They better be able to block because Auburn's got some monsters over there. I'm just asking. I know their quarterback is one NFL prospect. I just wonder can they block? I know their coach is a former offensive lineman from Miami, and Nick Saban's a head assistant coach. But I wonder can they block because Auburn got some monsters. And this game ain't in Eugene. This game is in Arlington, Texas. All I'm saying. I know everybody's hyping up Oregon because their quarterback is supposed to be the top NFL prospect or something like that. He's tour or whatever.
So with Daniel Jones.
Exactly. They better. All I'm gonna tell you is they better be able to block Mike. Because if they can't block, I keep telling people I don't care what his arms look like to be on it. Yeah, he can't throw from his back. Shoot, I don't care what his arm is. Throwing from your back it don't count in college. It might count in the NFL. It don't count in college if you fall. It's over. Play over.
He's on the all potential team.
He's gonna be on all the baller teams they can't block. Yeah, well, he's gonna be on all the baller teams they can't block Auburn because Auburn that's a legit defensive line. That's a good defensive line. Yeah, we gonna see. I give Auburn. I give Oregon a bunch of chance. I give Oregon more of a chance than I gave Washington last year because that was stupid for Washington to come with that good of a team. They should not have agreed to play that game. Maybe it was money. Yeah, you don't agree to that. You don't go to the SEC country to play an SEC team. Nah, dude, meet me halfway. Meet me in Dallas.
I know.
Do it anywhere. That ruined their whole season. That game ruined their entire season. They threw all their eggs in that basket, although they only lost about 2 points. I mean, they put up a better showing on opening day than Miami did against doggone LSU. But still, that ruined their entire season. Yeah, that game made me sick to my stomach. But anyway, Pac-12, Mike, who you like? You like Oregon?
What's that?
So do you like Oregon? Who you like in the Pac-12?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Oregon, unless somebody sneak up on them.
All right, Derek, who you like?
I'm going with a sleeper team for a reason that might sound a little weird, but I'm gonna take it. I'm going with Arizona State. I'm going with Arizona State because they got just about all their starters returning on offense except for N'Keal Harry, and they got about 7 dudes on their coaching staff that were NFL players who have had now 2 years to get these guys' mind right and to let them know. They got a dude that I absolutely love. I hated the team he played for. Well, they got Antonio Pierce running their defense this year. I'm actually looking forward to seeing what they do. Like, I really am. They got Herm Edwards. That's my guy. So that's my pick out west. It has nothing to do with what they got and everything to do with who they got calling the shots.
I'm told that's what matters in college football, and it does. But I'm just going to go with Washington. I picked Washington last year, but I'm just going. I think I don't know. I like Nazi. I like Peterson. I like him as a coach.
Yeah,
and I think he has good skill. I mean, he don't have the Browning kid is gone finally. Gaskin is gone. He's in the NFL.
Yeah, that might be a better thing for him.
Exactly.
That might be a better thing for him. Sometimes you got to name guys, you have to play them.
Exactly. You concentrate. They were so concentrated on trying to help Gaskins, get the New York and for the Heisman. And I think they lost track of what they were trying to do to accomplish in the team. That's why you're right there. That's what happens when you concentrate on trying to, set one guy up. It's all about the team. But I like Washington. All right, for the bowl playoff, Derek, your pick so far for the conference, and I'm just interested if you're gonna stick with it. You go with Oregon in the Pac-12. You go with Oklahoma in the Big 12. You go with Ohio State in the Big 10. You go with Alabama in the SEC and Clemson. All right, I'm leaving Notre Dame out of this because they don't play in the Power 5 conference, but they're going to be a tough independent. They do have some tough games. They do play 5 teams from the SEC, from the ACC, Virginia Tech. They do go to Georgia, and they're going to go to Michigan this year, and they're going to close with Stanford. I want to ask you guys, does Notre Dame get back to the college football playoff or go undefeated? Well, if they go undefeated, they're going to the college football playoff. So does Notre Dame go undefeated or do they lose a game or more?
I think they slip up and lose one. I think they slip up and lose one. I really do. And I actually think, who I think gonna get them? One of the service academies. Yeah. That might sound real crazy, but I really do.
No, but they've been close. Yeah, you're right.
I know the service academies have gave them fits the last couple of years. I don't think they make it. I think they lose a game they just shouldn't lose.
One game or two?
I think one. I think they slip up and lose one. I ain't looking at their schedule right in front of me, so I don't know who else they got. And
they got
USC. You don't really know what USC got. Say again.
USC's got problems. They got at Georgia. They're at Michigan. They beat Michigan soundly week 1 last year in touchdown South Bend. So, and then you got
wait. You said they at Georgia?
At home. They are at Georgia. They will be in Athens.
Oh no, they're gonna have 2 L's because they're not winning that game. I'm sorry.
All right.
They're not beating Georgia. If they beat Georgia, Duke's gonna have the game of the century.
If they beat Georgia, they in the college football playoff.
Yeah, they beat Georgia, they in.
They in.
They can start selling tickets that day.
They sure will be. I don't know what 2 of those bowl playoff games are, but they'll be at one of them. I know that much. I know last year was Dallas and Miami, so I don't know where. I think it's the Rose Bowl again. Is it the Rose Bowl and the Sugar again this year? I know they rotate that thing. So
yeah. I think it was the Fiesta and the Orange last year.
Okay, well, boom, there it is. That's what it is. So anyway, so Derek, I gave you your teams that you picked for the win the conference. Who do you think will be in the bowl playoff tournament?
Ooh, boy, I'm gonna go Clemson. picking that Alabama team, I really think Jimbo gonna pull it off this year. I'm gonna go Texas A&M. I believe he's gonna pull it off. As much as at this point I really can't stand Jimbo, I think he gonna be the one dude that can pull it off. And it's specifically for the reason that you said. Last year they had so many receivers open in that Alabama game. They did. They had a ton of people open, and Mon was missing. Because I know one dude was running down the middle of the field. And he just
went a soul around.
He short armed. So I think if anybody can beat Saban in one game, it's gonna have to be Jimbo. Now, if they get past Alabama, you still got to beat Georgia. But I'm gonna take Texas A&M. So I'm gonna say Clemson, Texas A&M. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say Clemson, Alabama, Ohio State, and Oklahoma. Same 5 last year. 4 last year. Oklahoma ain't gonna play nobody.
Well, because I was going to come at you and ask the question that I always ask. When everybody says Texas A&M gonna rise up and take over this side of the conference.
They got to be
right.
Listen, no. How and how many years in a row do you think this is going to happen? Auburn's going to be down, LSU going to be down, and Alabama going to be down. All 3 of those teams got to be down for them to jump to the top.
Well, this is the thing, Mike. I don't think they necessarily have to be down. Like I said, as much disdain as I have for Jimbo at this point because of what I felt like he left us with, I have to give a dude credit. The dude can coach, but I don't see him beating Dabo and Nick. Now, if he beat both of them, I don't care if he loses to somebody he ain't supposed to lose to. He in. I just don't see it happen.
See, this is what I'm saying. The coach, Texas A&M had the coach that they had before Jimbo. He wasn't no garbage coach. He just couldn't be the Godfather. And he would slip over and lose to one of those other LSU or Auburn, huh?
But he beat Bama. He beat Bama.
He beat Bama when Manziel won the Heisman.
Yeah. Okay, but then who was that team that took the top of that division there? Who won that?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't A&M.
Yeah. No, it wasn't A&M.
Okay, Mike. I like how you brought that around, Mike. I do. I like how you brought that around.
Jimbo is hey, listen. So it's on the record. Jimbo is a hell of an X and O guy.
Yeah.
Right.
But in the morality part of it, he's an Urban Meyer.
In the what part?
His butt gets tight in the big game. Basically, what you say, his butt gets tight when the big game comes.
Football, Mike, stop it. There is no morality in college football. There is no morality in college football. You got to do
in reality.
Oh,
hey,
reality.
You know his morality. Hey, he's moral. Hey. Here we go. Well, if you can talk about Urban Meyer, that's what I tell my friends that's Florida State fan. They talk about they'll talk about Urban Meyer and give Jimbo a pass. No, I can't. It's Jimbo quit on his players. So when a coach,
you don't get a pass.
Because when people say that the players quit on the coach, you dog that player. But what's the difference when a coach quit on his player?
Oh, we on the same team on that one. I think it was trash.
So that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah.
Now, but that don't take away. That doesn't take away. He's a great coach. He's a coach.
That's true.
Okay, well, give me the college football Final Four that you think will be bowl playoff.
It's going to be Clemson, Alabama,
Okay.
The winner of the Oklahoma-Texas game.
Okay.
And now, I hate to say Notre Dame may squeak in there. Because their schedule is so. Yeah, the reason I say squeaky, the reason I'm saying squeak because their schedule is so tough. See, because you may Ohio State may have one loss. They say Ohio State have one loss, and what Notre Dame have two. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I said they may squeak because their schedule tough.
Okay. All right. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know. I don't know if 2-loss Notre Dame beats a 1-loss Ohio State, but that's an interesting argument that you're presenting there. Here's my thought on the college football playoff. It's just simple. I'm gonna make this real quick. If Alabama goes into the SEC title game undefeated, and Georgia goes into the SEC title game undefeated, I don't care who loses or wins. They both
get in.
They're both in. They are
Which
both
is not
in.
right.
So, yeah, well, that's the way I look at it. I got two spots open. I think Clemson runs the table, and that's Clemson in. They'll be number one all year long. They're gonna open the season number one. They're gonna stay number one. That leaves me one spot. And Mike, I'm so glad what you said about Notre Dame. If Notre Dame loses by a touchdown or less in Athens, Georgia, against the Georgia Bulldogs, they beat Michigan. They beat Virginia Tech. They beat Stanford on the road, and they win those games against the Service Academy. Bye-bye Ohio State. Bye-bye Michigan. Bye-bye Oklahoma. Bye-bye Texas. In the left coast, you don't matter anyway. Notre Dame will be the fourth team in that bowl playoff picture. That's just the way it's going to go. But I'm trying to tell you, if everybody better be hoping Alabama loses the game. If Alabama and Georgia both are undefeated, it's over. They are both in. Mike, you can say, no, it ain't fair. If they are both undefeated, they're opening the season at 2-3. Especially if they beat Michigan. Especially if they beat Florida. And then they beat Auburn, and then Georgia play. Georgia play somebody else I just saw. They play Texas A&M in College Station, and they go undefeated. You can forget it. Georgia can lose that game, and Mercedes can lose by 100-0. They're gonna be right there in the college football playoff.
Well, guess what? Then we know for sure if it goes down like that, the following year it will be an 18 playoff or whatever you want to call it.
You got that right.
Wrong.
It was definitely.
I agree.
We won't get an 8. No, we won't get an 18 playoff until
we won't get an 18 to the contract expire.
No, why it's gonna go?
Why?
Because then those teams like the Big Ten and all of them gonna start crying and stuff, and they're gonna make enough noise to where they finally go to the table and say, hey, because it's all about money anyway. It's all about money. So.
And listen, if that's the case, Will, you're gonna have two of the Power Fives with nobody in. They ain't gonna have nobody in, and they gonna get to complaining because the SEC is eating up all the big bowl money. I'm agreeing with Mike on this one.
Hold on. Wait, hold on, guys. Let me say this. 2 years ago, 2017, we had Georgia and Alabama. Alabama didn't even play for the SEC title. And guess what, guys?
That's why it was
They were playing in the bowl college playoff. I'm just saying. But I'm going to tell you, if Georgia and Alabama go undefeated, they are both in. And I get what you guys are saying. And Notre Dame, if they only lose one game, they're in.
I agree.
So
I agree.
Yeah. You got 3 power conferences left out. You got the Big Ten left out, you got the Big 12 left out, and you got the Pac-12.
Do you know how much
and the
money?
Pac-12 doesn't matter. Yeah, and the Pac-12 doesn't matter
about
because
36. million to the SEC, everybody gonna lose their mind.
Yeah, but the fact, but you know, the conference that's gonna be really pissed. The conference that's gonna be really pissed is that left coast conference, the Pac-12, because I told you, if Auburn loses that game to Oregon, and Oregon runs the table, and they get left out behind a one-loss Notre Dame, now they got a beef. But they better not lose to Auburn. They say every week matters in college football. They better not lose to Auburn. I read this proposal by somebody the other day. I was on with somebody, and he was like, he was talking about Ohio State and Michigan. And I say, listen, I can tell you the 4 teams that's in right now. They're in until they lose. Clemson, Alabama, Georgia, and Notre Dame. Those are 4 teams. They are in until they lose. And he said, that's crazy. What about the left coast? They don't matter. Nobody cares about what's going out there. Now, if the 2 LA schools were good, that would be different. But they don't. They're no matter. Nobody cares what's going on between Oregon and Washington. Who cares? And Ohio State.
And 11:30 at night.
Exactly. And Oklahoma and Texas, the only thing is when they play in Dallas. And then Texas only had I heard them say Texas had 2 kids drafted off that team that won 10 games last year. And that was supposed to be a senior laden team. They had 2 kids drafted. Miami had 5 kids drafted, and Miami went 7-6.
That's why I don't believe in Texas at all.
But no, I'm only going with them because I don't believe if they don't start hurt, they're going to start a freshman, right? They're going to start a freshman. I just don't believe in freshman, 2 freshman quarterbacks doing anything unless you are surrounded by some really great talent like TL or Trevor Lawrence.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something about why Jalen Hurts is going to look great. Because nobody up there plays defense. Listen, we got to remember, he's going to be going from SEC cornerbacks, which is basically converted into NFL cornerbacks. He's going from that to a junior college, high school cornerback. He's gonna have some windows so big, he's going to look at himself in the mirror one day and say, why didn't I come here for this?
What about
he's
the
going to play.
What about the cornerbacks in practice? His cornerbacks in practice are garbage too. What about them guys?
Listen, the garbage corners at Alabama were better than the dudes he's gonna be facing that starting games up there. Mike, am I right?
I'm talking about Oklahoma. No, but I'm talking about Oklahoma right now.
That's why he looked so good in their spring game, because he was like, man, these dudes can't cover. Nobody plays defense up there. That's the only league in the country that have like 6 4,000-yard passes.
But why? But now Jalen Hurts, what was his record at Alabama?
26-2. So 26-2. I'm not taking nothing away from him, Mike. I think he's a better quarterback than people gave him credit for at Alabama. I just think Nick Saban held the reins a little tight. But listen, they had 2 Heisman Trophy winners back to back that put up ridiculous numbers because they ain't playing against nobody. I'm not taking that away from their talent, but they not playing nobody.
I have no argument to that. I totally agree. I just don't think. I think that offense is tailor-made for that conference. But when it runs up against a defense or some type of defense, don't get me wrong. I still like what Kyler Murray did in that
Alabama game. They lost by 7.
Well, before we get off the air, who you
tackle?
Who you picking? Who you picking, baby?
National title?
Clemson.
Yes, sir.
Clemson, ACC, baby.
Yeah, I'm going with Clemson. It's a no-brainer. Right. Didn't Derek just tell you they got the number 1 quarterback, they got the number 1 wide receiver, and the number 1 running back? They got 3 cats on the offensive line that's preseason All-Americans. 4 of them dudes are ACC preseason All-Americans.
And 2 defensive ends that were freshman All-Americans. Is this not right?
Man, Xavier Thomas is just as good as Colin Farrell. Did you see Colin Farrell just run down Kyler Murray in that third preseason game?
He ran it down like he was chasing a little kid.
Let's go make fun.
It will be, but I'm going to go with the Clemson Tigers. I think TL Trevor Lawrence They do it. They are the first back-to-back champion in the bowl playoff. I don't see nothing different. I'm sorry. I wish we could get some drama. I really wish we could get some drama. I mean, I would like to see. I like to see Syracuse give them a fit. I like to see Texas A&M go into Death Valley and play a great game. I like to see Oklahoma struggle the first week of the season. I really want to see